down into the valley, 10 kilometers of descending before they'll start to climb the next classified climb of the day. Over the top of the Puerto del Perche is David Gaudu, who looks like he takes the 10 points in that King of the Mountains competition. A little hand signal from Marc Soler. Here we see our 8 riders in the front: Jay Vine, Adam Yates, Marc Soler, David Gaudu, Stefan Kung, Torsten Trine, Chris Harper and Pablo Castillo. Marc Soler pulls the pin, and what a sterling job the Spanish rider for UAE Team Emirates has done. Adam Yates has decided, with 58.2 kilometers to go, 4.2 kilometers from the top of the Alto de Hazayanas, the first time they climb this first category, that he wants to try and gain time and ride to his strengths. Gaudu starts to struggle. He loses a couple of bike lengths as he comes to the top of this first categorized climb, the Alto de Hazayanas. 10 points for Adam Yates, who leads solo. He's got 5 minutes and 35 seconds on Ben O'Connor, the leader in the general classification. And behind, Carapaz is like a locomotive across these mountains, with Pablo Castillo, who's doing a tremendous job of staying on the wheel of the Ecuadorian. Richard Carapaz gets out of the saddle, makes an acceleration, goes straight past David Gaudu and Jay Vine, who he's just bridged across to. The shoulders rocking and rolling, and the Equipo Kern Pharma rider Pablo Castillo makes his way into this quartet who are chasing down Adam Yates. The group containing the red jersey go over the bridge, they make the right turn, a few riders drop the chain, and one of these riders is the rider from IPT, and this is George Bennett. What disaster for the rider from New Zealand. And the defending champion Sepp Kuss is losing time once again. He's isolated and he's not able to stay with his main rivals as we see them scattered all over the Hazayanas. The Spanish fans seeing Max in this kind of form, as you see the jerseys and how the fans are just supporting him, cooling him down. 21 kilometers per hour as the man from Bury gets out of the saddle, dances on the pedals, looks so strong, calm, in control as he makes his way through the wall of noise.
We see here Lipovic already setting some pace just to try to get some speed into this group. They are going to go in pursuit of Enric Mas and of Adam Yates.
And Carapaz is at 1 minute and 40 seconds we're hearing on race radio, and Mas almost comes down. A little mistake and he goes onto the gravel, and Enric Mas manages to save that. How on earth did he do that? Mas, the chain's off and he's trying to get it back on. He's using his hands and he's trying to get the chain back on. And how he managed to hold that, I have no idea.
He really lost his grip there in the corner. We can look at it once more here. He goes through the corner, then just out of the screen, he just loses front wheel. Then his back wheel is also starting to slide. Somehow he manages to keep it up straight. He's on the gravel, braking as hard as he can, nearly going into the guardrail, but still saving it. Just so close to crashing this there. Then his chain is off. Very quickly he's putting it back on. This could have been disaster for Enric Mas after all that effort on the climb.
1 kilometer remains for Adam Yates, who's going for glory into Granada. He's looking for his second Grand Tour stage victory, having won the opening stage of the Tour de France into Bilbao last year. UAE Team Emirates and Adam Yates have grabbed the bull by the horns. A maiden Vuelta a España stage victory. On the roads he spends many months training at altitude for UAE Team Emirates. 4 moments just like this into Granada, and it's Adam Yates, the man from Bury, who is victorious on stage 9. And what a performance that has been. This has been a wonderful performance, and he's going to limit the losses, and in the final 20 kilometers he's gained 20 seconds. The red jersey Ben O'Connor sprinting to try and stay on the wheel of Mikel Landa. They don't want to give any more time. Lipovic comes across, there is Ben O'Connor.
Just before putting his arm up in the air and screaming out, what a victory, what a performance. What a way to bring yourself back into the mix for general classification, and what a way for UAE Team Emirates to bounce back in this Vuelta.